Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, February the 2nd, 2024. Let's take a look at see what we got for today. All right, double score weekend, baby. Oh yeah, don't forget about that. Now's the time to take advantage of gaining some traction in the old scoreboard if you're a little behind. Also, seeing how it is double score. If you have some booster drinks, by all means, now is the time to use these guys as well. Now, if you don't have any, you can always buy them from the Atomic Shop for 100 atoms. I don't. I'm just giving you guys the option, in case you guys didn't know that. I did reroll a couple of dailies here, complete a mutated event and kill mutated enemies. I got some different ones instead, as you could probably notice. Many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player or even an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys help me out with that a lot. The great comments, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, there's not a whole lot here that we could do right here in our camp. We could do this one here, build a floor, wall, or roof in a workshop or camp 5. So we can go ahead, claim any old workshop on the map, or you could just build a floor, wall, or roof in your camp. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go over here till we have a nice little slightly wide opened up area. Just go to your build menu. Build a floor right here, nothing real special, just like that. Okay. Sometimes to choose these kind of half walls and whatever half walls you have available. Just like that, guys. As easy as that. Now you can decide to keep what you build, whatever you like to do. Personally, for these particular dailies, I just like to kind of build them and then just scrap them, just like that. It's that easy. Okay, what's next here? Get off that screen. This one here. There's another one we can do in our camp, but we'll hold off from doing that one right now. Let's talk about drink Nuka-Cola Orange 2. Okay, so Nuka-Cola Orange is a special Nuka-Cola product. There used to be 2 natural spawn locations for Nuka-Cola Orange, and now there's just one. So you'll come across a video, mine is fairly old, and it will be this location right here. I bring you guys down here to the Middle Mountain pit stop, and I would have taken you a little bit past up the road from the Middle Mountain pit stop, and there would be like an orange tent with a scavenger cutting wood. Okay, now since the June 2023 update we had last year, and they arranged Middle Mountain cabins to become Middle Mountain's pit stop as we know it today, that orange tent with that Nuka-Cola Orange that spawned there is no more. It's not there anymore. So I did update that video describing to people that, don't bother coming here anymore. But it was a very popular video of mine, so it's hard for me to delete it. So I just make note of that. There is one natural spawn point for it though, remaining, and is at right up here. It's called Fraternity Row. It's right here in good old Morgantown. So let's go ahead and we'll fast travel over here. I'm just going to give you guys some options. Okay, so here, Fraternity Row. We're going to head up the road here. Now, of course, being part of Morgantown, there'll be like little patches of ghouls here and there. We're just going to go ahead and take care of them. You can run past them if you like, whatever you want to do. They're just ghouls, so they're fairly easy. We're going to go to this house here, the SSI house with the blue door. Let's go ahead and go inside. Now, this blue door is like a kind of like a walking basement kind of deal in this house. And of course, if you head back here to the room, it says employees only. This will be a Nuka-Cola Fanatics room, okay? And there'll be all types of specialty Nuka-Cola products here. And there's our Nuka-Cola Orange. So this is the only Nuka-Cola Orange natural spawn location that I know of that still remains in the game today. Okay, so FYI, but just keep in mind if you do pick it up today, okay, it won't be back tomorrow, because unless you plan on resetting the game by picking up, 250 or 255 items. So FYI on that, okay? FYI. And if you come here and you haven't picked it up in a while, okay, that means, and if you're on a public server, that means somebody else was already here to pick it up. And you can server hop all day long, and you might have a hard time finding it because everyone and their dog knows about this location. So keep that in mind. The next spot I'm going to give you is probably your best bet to find the Nuka-Cola Orange. It's going to cost you some caps, okay? Let's go down here to the White Spring Resort. And I'm just going to give you guys some options of where you can find the Nuka-Cola Orange. Let's scan away. You're going to head up this way here. You're going to go through the little tavern area. You're going to head to the left, and you'll see Bubbles here, okay? And Bubbles will be selling Nuka-Cola Orange. Right there. For 31 caps, okay? So you can server hop this all day long and fill your boots up with Nuka-Cola Orange for 31 caps all day long and end up with like 100 of them if you want. You can just server hop this all day, and then Bubbles will just keep selling Nuka-Cola Orange on every single server you go on. FYI, so this is probably your best bet for Nuka-Cola Orange, okay? The last guaranteed spot is right down here at good old Nuka-World on tour. Let's try down here. Alright, so here at Nuka-World on tour. We're going to go head right down here. Now there's Nuka-Cola vending machines. You guys have seen me bring you down here all the time. Very similar to Bubbles, but it is a guaranteed spawn point. Or not spawn, but you'll have to buy them, I guess, for the Nuka-Cola Orange. Go ahead to the vending machine, and there it is there. Nuka-Cola Orange, again, 31 caps. It's just going to cost you some caps, but the orange will be here, and the orange will be with Bubbles at the White Spring Refuge. So that's probably your best bet. I wouldn't even bother going to Fraternity Row, okay, in Morgantown, but I did want to make a highlight how it is the only natural spawn for the Nuka-Cola Orange on the Wasteland, okay? That's just my suggestion. You can do whatever you want, but that's just my suggestion. Let's go ahead. We're going to drink some Nuka-Cola Orange now. Of course, I got 23 of them. Don't be mad at me. I'm a little bit of a Nuka-Cola hoarder, and I have a problem. Now, don't forget, there's always the Nuka-Cola Collectron station that I have at my camps. You guys have seen me promote him many a times. Nuka-Cola Collectron will passively collect Nuka-Cola products, and even the orange, the grape, the cranberry. You guys have seen me show you guys that all the time. You guys can do that also. Okay, what's next, Jim? While we're down here, we have a another daily. Use photo mode. Take a photo at Nuka-World on tour. Just like that, guys. Just like that. You can be anywhere down here in Nuka-World on tour. Okay? The one thing great about Nuka-World on tour, it is a free fast travel. Okay? That's when it says photo mode. Let's go over here because I'll get a little away from Yappy McYapperson there. Let's open up our map screen. So there's photo mode at the bottom of the screen. See it? So in my case, it's Y. Whatever button is for you, you select that. And now we're in photo mode right here. And you have to be down here in Nuka-World on tour. Let's go ahead and take a snapshot. Use photo mode, take a snap. Use photo mode to take a photo. Wow, at Nuka-World on tour. 1 for 1. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Easy. Super easy. This is probably the easiest one. Okay. What's next? Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to claim a workshop 1. So any old workshop in the map will do, literally. Okay, you can choose whatever one you want. If you're specific to the forest, you have a couple great ones here. Okay, one down here, one here. Just go ahead and claim them. Okay, but any workshop in the map will do. Let's go to Beckley this time. Haven't been down here in a little bit. change it up. You don't have to come down here in Beckley if you don't want to. If you're closer to the forest area, if you're closer, there's workshops all over the map. Okay, whatever you like to do. You can if you want, though. You can follow me along. Just like to kind of give you guys some ideas. We get those vertibots back. Fast work of that cat. Is that Pally Boy? Do you say to yourself? Huh? Thanks for the help there, Ghoul officer. Alright, so now we can claim the workshop. So we really only had 3 enemies here, which are just the robots. The ghoul just happened to run, because wherever the vertibots go, they seem to attract some attention. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this unowned workshop here for 25 caps. Now, in case you didn't know, okay, and you're new to the game, but basically, sometimes if you go and try to claim a workshop, sometimes you'll have to clear the enemies, and sometimes there will be no enemies to clear, and you just go ahead and claim it. Right, so FYI on that. And sometimes, if you notice, a workshop will be more than 25 caps, and that's because if you're limited to public servers, the person who once owned it had left the server but had built some items around, and basically you get to pay for those items. So, for example, the most I've ever paid for a workshop was about 55 caps, but there was a couple turrets, there was a couple floors, there were some traps around, so I had to pay for that. So I just wanted to use that as an example in case you guys come across that thing and wonder, oh, hey, how come mine's more than 25 caps, okay? So there you go. A lot of rockets down here. Let's go ahead and kill Honey Beast 1. So a couple of great spots for some honeybees. You guys have seen me bring you guys up here before. Right up here, you would fast travel up here to Freddy Fear's House of Scares. It is just to the north of this little sunflower here. Very reliable location for honeybees in the game. Okay. And but lately, where I've been taking you guys is somewhere's a little bit closer to the middle of the map. And getting attacked here, Jim. It's going to be right here. It's going to be in between Blackwater Mine and Emmett Mountain Disposal Site. So right about here. I like to kind of fast travel at Blackwater Mine. Let's go ahead and fast travel there to kind of get out of this area here. Holy. Retribution, eh? That's what it's called. Like, we got his number now, boys. Let's give him all we got. Alright. Alright, we're here at Blackwater Mine here. And as I mentioned, another great spot for some honeybees is right here, in between Blackwater Mine and Emmett Mountain Disposal Site. There should be about 3 honeybees right at this location, okay? So we're going to head towards the little marker I made. Still in caution for some reason. Now this site here was a suggestion made by a subscriber of mine. It was suggested about these honeybees that are here, and every time I come here, these honeybees are here. So I would call this a good spot, or a good reliable spot for honeybees. There they are right there. All we need is one. Hit this guy in the face. If I can get him. His face is right there. Okay, there's our honeybees, 1 for 1 done. Let's book it here. I'm gonna save them for another time. There we go. Caution again. So you will come across a video of mine in the past where I brought you to Middle Mountain Pit Stop. And again, as I mentioned with the Nuka-Cola Orange, it was right around the same time, the June 2023 update, where this whole Middle Mountain Pit Stop area has changed to what it is today. It was just last year they changed it. But this used to be a reliable spot for half of either 3 rat scorpions or 3 honeybees. Okay, so same thing with those videos. I wouldn't bother going there unless there's a safe and sound event going on. Okay, but again, there's not enough honeybees to go around in that event. So if you get multiple people there, everyone and their dog will be shooting for them. Okay, so you might as well just come right here and a little bit to the southwest and take care of one of the honeybees down here. All right, but I did want to make a mention just to kind of give you guys some options there, okay? And if all else fails, you can follow the video I made, which will bring you right up here to this little sunflower just up to the north. There'll be a little cave. There'll also be some insects there as well, but you can check out that video if you like. Okay, give you guys some options here. What's next, Jim? Let's go ahead, eat a cooked meal 10. So any old cooked meal can be a herbivore, carnivore diet, whatever you want to do. One of the best spots, let's go to get some meat here. Let's go to the Green Country Lodge here near Flatwoods. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to take care of some of these mole rats here. How you doing? See you later. Chicken up there. Beautiful. Holy. Well. Oh, I love it. Chicken thigh. Chicken thigh. Chicken thigh. Mole rat meat. Yeah, okay. Hey, listen. Relax. Just relax. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks for your help there. Oh, there's the other body there. Love it. Oh, stop shooting at me. Hey, what are you doing? Oi. Wow. That's the first time she's ever attacked me. That's quite something. Because usually the scavenger's over here trying to open up this box that's already opened. But that's a shame. You forced me into this. You forced me into that. Alright, we got some wild mongrels up here. Let's take care of these cats. Mongrel dog meat. I'll get some rat stag meat here. Nice, nice. Stuff. Alright. Alright. Alright, we got some meat on us. Now let's go ahead. Let's get some vegetables. Let's go to Silva Homestead. Good spot for some corn up on the hill. There's going to be a reason why I do this. Now, those of you who watch my channel regularly know what I'm going to do, but I still like to kind of give people some options and to kind of prove things out while we do these videos to make sure they still work. So let's go ahead. At Silva Homestead, we got some corn here. Let's go ahead and gather some corn. That should be enough. Okay, so we get some meat. We got some vegetables. Let's head back to my camp here. Alright, back here at my camp. And this is where we are going to complete the daily eat a cooked meal 10. We got to cook it first, of course. I believe we are going to need some boiled water for the corn soup. Let's go ahead and get some dirty water. You guys have seen me with this junkyard fountain in every one of my camps, and I always promote a fountain as compared to like a sink, because I find that this junkyard fountain is something similar to just like an actual water source where you can, you know, spam collect dirty water. and fill your boots up. Where if you're waiting for a well or a sink, it takes a long time. You can't spam it. And huge fan of that bad boy. If you ever see one, it's worth it. Alright, let's go to our grocery cart grill here. Okay. Let's go down here to all drinks. Let's boil some water we got on us. There we go. Alright, so now we are going to go all food. Let's go down the list here. So we have some chicken noodle soup. Right, we get some chicken thighs. So everything I'm going to show you here in this list that we're going to make, these are all simple recipes simply by, like chicken noodle soup. We learned this recipe by picking up chicken thigh. Okay, you automatically learn this recipe. Let's go ahead and cook this up here. Corn soup, again, you learn corn soup from picking up corn. Alright, let's go down. Grilled radstag. Again, simple recipe from picking up radstag meat. Mole rat chunks. Simple recipe by simply picking up mole rat meat, okay? Mutt chops, same thing. You learn mutt chops by picking up mongrel dog meat. So everyone should be able to do this. Doesn't matter what level you are. Okay. And that should be it. Okay, let's back out now, Jim. Okay, so now we get to eat these meals that we cooked. Okay, you have to cook them. Okay. Now there is something I do want to try. So we got this Mylark steamer a few weeks ago. Okay. And I want to see if these things here count as well. Let's pick this stuff up here, like cooked soft shell meat, roasted Mylark meat, okay? Now, I didn't cook it at the cooking station. This is already cooked in this steamer. So I've been waiting patiently for this to pop up. And I'm glad it finally did, so we can prove this out. Okay, so for those of you who actually bought this Mylark steamer, let's go ahead here. Let's go down to new. So roasted Mylark meat, which we got from the steamer. See if that counts. It does. Awesome. That is awesome. Cooked soft shell meat from the Mylark steamer. Oh my lord. Mylark jerky from the Mylark steamer. Beautiful. Smoked Mylark fillets from the steamer. Beautiful. So everything that we got from this Mylark steamer counts toward eat a cooked meal. Wow. Wow. I was wondering about this, and it does count. So all we need to do is just use this Mylark steamer because we get enough. We get enough from that steamer. We don't even have to do all that stuff. But let's go to stats here. But I do, just in case you guys don't have the Mylark steamer, okay? You guys can see I'm a carnivore. Okay, there's a method behind my madness. And I'm going to eat some vegetable soup here, some corn soup, which you guys have seen me cook. That even counts, okay? So there you go. It doesn't matter. Even if you are a herbivore and you had bought this Mylark steamer and eat that stuff, it's not going to benefit you, but it's for a daily or weekly challenge, and it's going to count. We just proved it out. Same thing. Okay, I just showed you I'm a carnivore and I ate corn soup that I crafted. It counts. FYI. Chicken noodle soup. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. What else we get up here? I think we had cooked some other stuff here. Mole rat chunks. Mutt chops we cooked. Grilled radstag. Just like that. Eat a cooked meal. 10 for 10. Done. So happy we were able to prove this Mylark steamer out. So I know when I had made a video on this bad boy, there were some people who had mentioned that they were herbivores and they weren't going to buy it. But I always try to convince people, you know, for these dailies to get easy score, you know, it's worth just to have. It looks cool in the camp anyway. But it's up to you however you want to play your game. But we just proved out that this works. That's awesome. Love it. And I think we are done. Are we done? Nope, we got one more to do. Deal critical hit to an enemy using automatic weapons 5. Okay. And one more to do here, Jim. Getting all excited. Let's go inside here. So automatic weapons. You guys have seen me use automatic builds all the time. I do have some automatic weapons in my stash box. There's one such weapon I use most times when I go automatic. And it's this guy right here, the Fixer. And one thing good about the Fixer and the Handmade is that if you have enough mods from scrapping them, you can go either way. You can go non-automatic or fully automatic, whatever you want to do. Let's go ahead and grab this suppressed Handmade here. And I'm going to use it as an example. There's our Handmade. So right now, it has a powerful automatic receiver on it. But I have had collected so many Handmaids over the years and scrapped so many. I have a lot of mods for them. Like a lot. I have 35 of 49 unlocked. But I could switch this Handmade to a non-automatic Handmade, as you can see, by putting a hardened receiver on it. Switches it totally. Switches the gun. So now you see single fire mode. Let's go back, put the automatic power receiver back on it. Now fire mode automatic. Okay? So the Handmade or the Fixer, you can do that too as long as you have the mod for. Okay? Again, this one here has got to be an automatic. So make sure you check that out. The weapon you're using is an automatic weapon, which is what it's asking for. Okay? Some other options of automatic weapons in the game. I think I have several on me. I believe you can get an automatic plasma rifle. I don't have one, but I believe you can get one. This guy here, like these little submachine guns here, like the Tommy gun. These are automatics. You can see fire mode automatic. Keep going here. See, there's this plasma rifle. It's just the OG one there. It's a fire mode automatic. This is the other submachine gun I use. It's automatic, as you can see. This Perfect Storm. Oldie but goodie. It's an automatic. Just to give you guys some options. This Pepper Shaker's automatic. I'm actually saving this for a member of mine. Okay, so FYI. Let's go ahead and make sure we have this guy equipped. Now take 5.56, Jim. We're just about to leave without getting the ammo. Alright, let's get some ammo here. Perfect. Alright, Jim. So now, deal critical hit to an enemy using an automatic weapon 5. Now, some weapons obviously will have better critical abilities based on the legendary effect they have on them. Like that Fixer that I have. This Fixer that I have in my stash box. As you can see, it has plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge. So, with this particular legendary effect, it only takes 2 hits to fill the critical meter. That's it. Where most of my other weapons will take, 4 or 5 or sometimes 6 or 7, depending on the weapon that I have. FYI, and you can use, there's all kinds of perk cards you can use for critical hits as well that will help you out with that. Let's check to see here. I believe I have, Critical Savvy is a good one. Critical hits now only consume 85% of your critical meter when you perform a critical hit. Stuff like that. You can check that stuff out. So any old enemy will do. Let's go down here. There'll be some mongrels down here we can take care of. Let's try it out. There's an Nightbot up there. He's not locked and loaded. So you see the crit meter at the bottom? And you can see the critical at the bottom of the screen. Why, in my case, is flashing. So that means the crit meter is full, and I can perform a critical hit on this Ibot. Okay? You have to go VATS to do it, though. See? Go VATS, get that critical. So, in order for me to perform a critical hit, I have to hit the fire button, which in my case is RT, and that Y critical button at the same time. Now, the Y button for me is also the jump button, so sometimes you'll see me jump when I was trying to perform a critical hit. And a lot of people who aren't used to doing critical hits, it can be a little confusing, and it's just part of getting your muscle memory. Okay? But I like to kind of hit them both at the same time. Just like that. Now, you might be wondering why, hey Jim, why is it 2 for 5? It's 2 for 5 because this weapon is a 2-shot. And I was luckily able to get 2 shots off and hit this Ibot. Okay, you see that? Now, you guys have seen me, every time this pops up as a daily, I always try to explain it the best way I can. And I know someone had made a mention the last time is they had trouble. They're having troubles because they were jumping at the same time because they must be on Xbox as well. But or I guess it could be whatever console they're on, and that button is the jump button for them as well. That could be a possibility. But that's what there was happening to them, and they're getting a little frustrated with that there. So let's go ahead. So you see how the crit meter. See how it's kind of just a little over quarter. You need to fill that crit meter up. Now, as I mentioned, depending on the weapon, depends on how fast you're going to fill that crit meter up. Alright, so you hear that sound, that bloop sound? So sometimes you're going so fast you can't see that crit meter come up in the middle of the screen because it comes up real fast and goes away. But with that sound that it made, that bloop sound, that's how you know that you are ready for a crit meter, for a crit shot without having to look at that meter. Okay, because I can't bring up that meter unless there's another enemy. He's gone. He's downstairs now, that guy. Let's go here. So we know the next shot we can do a critical hit. Again, there's... Okay, so our critical Y's bottom is flashing. So we are ready to go. Again, the critical button and the fire button at the same time. So we were only able to get one hit on this guy. Now I like to kind of aim for the torso when I'm doing critical hits because you can miss. Alright, okay, so there we go. See, that crit meter went so fast I couldn't even see it. But we know that we can do a critical hit because that little sound it made. Let's go this way. But as I mentioned, it is possible for you to miss on a critical shot, okay? It'll still show up at the top left-hand corner of the screen, but it'll be a miss. So go for the torso. There we go. So that one there, we were actually successful at getting 2. Because how this is a 2-shot weapon. How you doing? There we go. That's the best way I can explain it to you guys. Let's get up here. I can't even get up on that roof. Wow. Can't even get up on that rock either. Alright. So we're done now. We are done. Now, of course, when it said an enemy, it can be any enemy at all. So we use that Ibot as a robot. So robot, human, animals, insects, you know, scorch, ghouls, cryptids, whatever. Whatever enemy that's out there. We happen to use a Ibot and mongrels in this particular. But the main thing is you gotta be using an automatic weapon. Make sure it says automatic fire rate on it. If you're not gonna get, it's not gonna count. So there you guys go. There you guys go. Not too bad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin138. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.